ஓகே, நமக்கு ஃபைனல் லேடி இங்கே தான் இருக்கா. அவகிட்ட பேசலாம்.
I'm Molly, my lord.
ஃபைனல் லேடில இன்னொரு லேடி இருக்காங்கல்ல.
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt? The one Dandelions rescued time and time again?
ஓகே, டாண்டிலியன் வந்து நம்மளை பற்றி சொல்லியிருக்கிறதுனால இவளுக்கு வந்து இப்போ நம்மளுக்கு தெரியுது. ஓ, அவன் வந்து நம்மளை எப்போவுமே காப்பாற்றுற மாதிரி கதை விட்டுருக்கான். ஓகே, நம்ம அப்படியே போவோம்.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
ஓகே, டாண்டிலியனுக்கு ஏதோ சிஸ்டர் இருக்கிற மாதிரி சொல்கிறாங்க.
Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search. Yeah?
ஓகே, இன்னொருத்தங்களை நம்ம பார்க்கணும். இப்போ நான் எதுக்காக ஓப்பன் பண்ணேன்னா, இன்வென்ட்ரி செக் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நமக்கு சேடல் பேக் ஒன்று கொடுக்குறேன்னு சொன்னானுங்க. ஓகே, இப்போ போடுவோம். வெயிட் வந்து இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகுது. நம்மளோட குதிரையோட ஸ்டாமினா கொஞ்சம் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகுது. எப்படி இருந்தாலும் ரோச்சு தானே, கூப்பிட்டா பாருங்கள் எங்கேயோ போய் நின்றுருக்கு. ஓகே, திரும்பவும் நம்ம இங்கே உள்ளே போகணும். நான் ஒரு ஃபாஸ்ட் ட்ராவல் கண்டுபிடிச்சி அங்கே போய் ரீச் ஆகிடுறேன். ஓகே, நான் இந்த லேடி பக்கத்தில் வந்துட்டேன். இந்த வீட்டுக்குள்ளே இருக்காங்க. ஆனால் எப்படி போவோம்?
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of fruits.
You cross the garden, you cross the pond part as well.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
ஓகே, நம்மளை வந்து விடலை. உள்ளே போகிறதுக்கு ஒரு வழி கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்கிறாங்க. ஓகே, இந்த வீடு வந்து இங்கே இருக்குது. ஸோ அப்படியே இங்கே சுற்றி இப்படியே இந்த சைடு பின்னாடி வந்திருக்கேன். ஸோ எப்படி இந்த சைடு தான் ஓப்பனிங் ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கும்.
Stinks of burnt flesh. Can they not burn those wires beyond the city walls?
Why does the temple guard do nothing about it?
ஓகே, இங்கே வழி இருக்கிற மாதிரி தெரியுது.
There's something here. There's the eye.
ஓகே, என்னோட ஸ்வாட் வந்து டேமேஜ் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஓகே, இப்படி தான் வந்தோம்.
Damn it.
ஓகே, இங்கே கீழே இன்னும் பயங்கரமான ஏரியா இருக்குது. இதெல்லாம் செக் பண்ணிவிட்டு நம்ம அங்கே போகலாம். என்ன நார்மலான ஒரு டவுனுக்கு வந்துட்டோம். இங்கே அசால்ட்டாக அப்போ அவங்க வீட்டுக்கு போயிடலாமே இப்படியே. ஓகே, ஆனால் நம்ம வந்து ஒரு மேஜிக் டோரை வந்து ஓப்பன் பண்ணோம். ஸோ அதனால் நார்மலாக யாருக்கும் அது தெரியாது அந்த ரூட்டு. ஸோ இந்த ரூட்டு தான். ஆனால் இதுவும் ஒரு டெட் எண்டு தான். இப்படியே போக முடிகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும்னு நினச்சேன். ஆமாம், டெட் எண்டு. ஸோ இங்கே தான் ஒரு வழி இருக்குது போல். அப்போது ஓகே, இந்த லேடர். ஓகே, எப்படி ஓப்பன் பண்ணுவான்? லேடரில் இருக்கும்போது மந்திர சக்தி எதுவும் ஒர்க் ஆகாது. பாம் தூக்கி போடலாமா? ஓகே, எதுவுமே நடக்கல. ஓகே, எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு அங்கே போக முடியாது. ஸோ நம்ம வந்த வழியில் போய் செக் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ இந்த கேவ் வந்து சும்மா செகண்ட்ரின்னு நினைக்கிறேன், ஆப்ஷனல். லவ் லெட்டர். ஓகே, நம்ம உள்ளே வந்துட்டோம்.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
நாங்கள் 2 பேருக்கு ஃபைட் நடக்குது.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Well, well, another freak.
Grab a wooden one and Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire.
தேவையில்லாதது திருடி நான் அடி வாங்கல.
Washed your hair lately?
இங்கே ஒரு ஸ்வாட் இருக்கு. இந்த நமக்கு ப்ராக்டிஸுக்கு போகலாம்.
Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Stop, Lord. Fight.
Hey, nice.
Why bother with two swords when you can bear? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Rematch, இன்னைக்கு ready. கார்னரில் வச்சு சாத்துறதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, அதுதான். பேச்சு அதிகமாக இருந்தால் இப்படி தான் அடி வாங்கணும்.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Private lessons? Sorry,
gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va'atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
எனக்கு அப்பவே தெரியுமே, நம்ம அங்கே பார்த்தது வேற இங்கே பார்த்தது வேறன்னு.
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children.
ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸா?
People have always mistaken us for one another.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
ஓகே இவங்களுக்குள்ளேயே சண்டை எனக்கு எதுவுமே
Know anything about her?
I believe she's a
இவ்வளோ எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க.
Trabarets. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman, not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent.
ஓகே இன்னொரு
Makes
காண்டாக்ட்
sense.
வருதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan
என்னோட
about this Calvin.
காண்டாக்ட் எல்லாமே பொண்ணுங்களாக தான் இருக்குது.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
எனக்கு தெரியலையே இங்கே என்ன கொடுக்குறதுன்னு.
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh, payment for your time.
ஓ அதுக்கும் காசா?
Swex. KSN.
ஓகே ஒருத்தி வந்து மேக்கப் பார்ட்டி, ஒருத்தி வந்து சண்டை பார்ட்டி.
Washed your hair lately?
Sod off.
They killed my son. Now they'll throw us out into the street.
ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி வீட்டில் வந்தால் ஃபுல்லாக செக் பண்ணி எடுத்துகிட்டு தான் போகணும். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி இடத்துல தான் நமக்கு சில இன்ஃபர்மேஷன், சில மிஷன்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். ஓகே நெக்ஸ்ட்டு கன்சல்ட் வித் ஜால்டன். ஸோ அவனோட இடம் இங்கே பக்கத்தில் தான் இருக்கும். ஓகே இங்கே ஒரு மிஷன் இருக்குது, அப்புறமா செக் பண்ணுவோம். நைட்டு 9:30. இந்த இடத்துல எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் மழை பெஞ்சிட்டே இருக்கு. ஓடா டேய்.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Sultan, you up? Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? Short to stop
வாவ்
talking.
செம்மையாக இருக்குது அந்த.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. But dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberids, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye.
Priscilla?
Must be her.
யாருன்னு தெரில.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberids, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picks up Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் ஆளை மீட் பண்ண போனோம். இப்போ இந்த பயலை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்குள்ளேயே ரொம்ப நேரம் ஆகும் போயிட்டு எவ்வளோ பேரை மீட் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கோம். எவ்வளோ தூரம் பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே, பக்கத்தில் தான்.
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad. Sorceresses, they're deported.
இப்போ இவனை தான் மீட் பண்ண போகிறோமா, கிங்ஃபிஷர் என்னல?
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
ஓ, இந்த இடத்துல முன்னாடி நான் வந்து செக் பண்ண நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ இதான் அந்த லேடி. ஃபேஸை காட்டவே மாட்டுறாங்க. ஊரில் பெரிய ஆள் போலாமா?
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars on, rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion is
என்னாச்சு?
Why I ever growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy of violet
எல்லாரும் அழுகுறானுங்க. ஓகே, பாட்டு உண்மையிலே நல்லா தான் இருக்குது. செம வாய்ஸ் வேறு.
I know not if fate would have us live as one.
கேரக்டர் பற்றி சொல்லவே வேண்டாம். இவங்களோட கேமில் எல்லா கேரக்டருமே அழகாக இருக்காங்க.
We've been bound.
வெக்கம்.
Wish I whispered when it all began. Did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
காவல் நிற்கிறவங்க கூட வந்து பார்த்துட்டு போகிற மாதிரி காமிக்கிறானுங்க. ஓகே, அதை வந்து ஜஸ்டிஃபை பண்ணிட்டானுங்க. உண்மையிலே பாட்டு நல்லா இருக்கு. இந்த கேம் எல்லாம் இப்போ வந்திருக்கணும். எப்படி அவதார படம் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு அவன் 10 வருஷம் வெயிட் பண்ணணும், அதே மாதிரி. ப்ளஸ் தமிழில் வந்திருந்தால் நமக்கு இன்னும் கிளியராக புரிஞ்சிருக்கும். நிறையா ஸ்டோரி, நிறைய சைட் மிஷன்ஸ் இதெல்லாமே நமக்கு ஓவராலாக தெரியும். சரியா தேடுற விஷயம். இந்த லேடி எங்கேயோ பார்த்துருக்கோமே.
I know him!
மாட்டினியா?
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
ஓகே, நம்ம கொலை பண்ண விஷயத்தை யாரோ இங்கே போட்டு கொடுக்குறாங்க கிழவி.
And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music.
Music!
யார் அது?
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
எஸ்கேப் ஆகிட்டா எதுவும் சொல்லாமா?
Not here. Come with me.
ஓகே, சீக்ரெட்.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheep-dip.
சிகி ரூவன்ஸ்
I've not
ஃபால்ட்.
seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town.
He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Pyres, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. Then I suppose I'll wait.
Go to the bathhouse and talk to Siggy Reuven.
Take care now.
கண்டிப்பாக ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கும். It is screen of crimes. Okay. பெரிய ஆளை தான் திருட ட்ரை பண்ணியிருக்கான். ஓகே, இந்த கதையை விடுவோம், எனக்கு வேண்டாம்.
Take care now.
Thieves, fools, and murderers.
Yarka. Kurt.
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One here's all.
ஐயோ, அது சைட் மிஷன் போய் அக்சஸ் கொடுத்துட்டேன்.
School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
Not your concern, Lord Dysart. If you'd rather wait for another witcher, you're free to do that.
Calm and confident. This I like. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosting. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble, while even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Googly eyes. Got a case of the bloat.
ஐயோ, லெவல் 24. ஸ்க்ராலிங் அவுட் ஆஃப். ஓகே, ஒரு மேனரில் ஒரு வீட்டில் பேய் இருக்கு போல, அதை நம்ம கிளியர் பண்ணணும். இந்த மிஷன் ஃபெயில் ஆகாதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், அதனால் அப்புறமா கூட பண்ணுவோமா. ஒரு மிஷன் ஃபெயில் ஆகுமா ஆகாதுன்னு முன்னாடி சொன்னால் நல்லாயிருக்கும். ஓகே, ஃபஸ்ட்டு நம்ம இதை பண்ணுவோம். கெட் டு த பாத் ஹவுஸ்.
God. Do you seek
the Reavers come for me?
If I was seeking to get you, there shall stop coming here.
Even with the war, it's just anything.
Oh, it's everywhere. I see it all around.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid! Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have. You were right. He doesn't blush.
And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering...
ஏதோ ஒரு கேமில் ஓகே அசாசின்ஸ் கிரீட் ஆரிஜின்ஸில் இந்த மாதிரி பாத்தோஸில் வந்து நம்ம ஒருத்தனை கொள்ளுவோம் போட்டா மசியா
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Got something to discuss with Dijkstra. I mean, Siggy Reuven.
I think he can wait.
Yeah, probably can. Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
ஆடா
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
ஓகே அசாசன்ஸ் வரானுங்க ஸோ அவங்கள அடித்து போட்டால் இவனுங்க வந்து நமக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி ஆகிடுவானுங்க ஸோ வரும்போது அவ்வளோவா மதிக்கலை நம்மளை எதுக்காக இங்கே வந்தோம் நம்ம டான்லியன் தான் தேடிட்டு இருந்தோம் எதுக்கு இங்கே லிங்க் அது எனக்கு எதுவுமே புரியல Here comes the blow. டேய் யாராவது வந்து அடிங்களா அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்டா எதுக்குடா அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் கொடுக்குறீங்க
Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
பாடி ஃபுல்லாக காமெடியான டேட்டூஸ் இருக்குது gonna help me find someone.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
I need to find Horson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis.
ஓகே, அந்த டார்ஃபன் ஜூனியரை தேடிட்டு இருக்கான் போல. அவன் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். எதுக்காக இவங்களுக்குள்ள காம்படிஷன் தெரியல. டார்ஃப் கண்டுபிடிச்சு அவனை போட்டுருவான் போல. அவங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது பிரச்சனையாக இருக்கலாம்.
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth
இந்த ஸ்டோரி எல்லாம் விட்டுறலாம். நமக்கு வந்து அல்டிமேட்டாக டேண்ட்லியனை கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். அதுக்கு இன்னொருத்தனை கண்டுபிடிச்சா தான் கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும். ஸோ அவனை தான் நம்ம இப்போ தேடிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ அவனை கண்டுபிடிச்சதுக்கப்புறம் தான் நமக்கு டேண்ட்லியனுக்கு எங்கே இருக்கான்னு தெரியும்.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the
Okay, 2-3 இடத்த சொல்றான். ஸோ அங்கே எல்லாமே நம்ம போய் செக் பண்ணலாம்.
Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Okay.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Visit Horson Junior's Arena.
Oh, Bart! Not again!
Bart.
ஏதோ அனிமலோட சவுண்ட் கேக்குது.
Bart, stop that! Now!
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy look Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
இவனுங்க ஒரு ட்ராலை பிடிச்சி வச்சிருக்கானுங்க உள்ள.
But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadless.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Jorfin go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
டாண்டியன் வந்து திருட வந்த ஆள் இவன் தானா? எனக்கு அப்படியே டவுட் இருக்கு. எனக்கு எதுவும் புரியல.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom! Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
ஓகே, இங்கே கொஞ்சம் பேர் திருட வந்திருக்கானுங்க. ஸோ அதை பற்றி நம்ம யாரை திருடினாங்க அந்த விஷயத்தை வந்து சால்வ் பண்ணணும். ஸோ ரொம்ப நேரம் பேசினாங்க. ஸோ இது இவனோட பாத் ஹவுஸ்க்கு கீழே இருக்கிற ஏரியா. இங்கே ஒரு ட்ரால் கூட காவலுக்கு இருக்குது. இந்த இருக்கு. இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் தி சைட் ஆஃப் பிரேக் இன் யூசிங் Witcher sense.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipes great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time when the explosion magic last year. There was no spell, and one powerful blast. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Bits of pipe clear over here.
Follow the current.
One powerful blast.
Voice on okay?
Getting hard to breathe. Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
ஓகே, அவன் நமக்கு ஒரு மெடிசன் கொடுத்தான், அதை போட்டு போவோம்.
Of course. Getting close.
ஓகே, என்னால் எதுவும் கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியல.
Definitely came through here.
ஓ, இது ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியுமா? அப்போவே நான் போயிருப்பேனே.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
ஓ, நான் நினச்ச மாதிரி தான் டாண்ட்லியன் தான் இங்கே வந்து திருடி இருக்கான். ஸோ அவங்ககிட்ட தான் நம்ம இப்போ வந்து விஷயத்தெல்லாம் கேட்டிருக்கோம். திருடின விஷயத்த எப்படியோ ஓகே, எனக்கு இப்போ தான் கொஞ்சம் புரியுது. டாண்ட்லியன் வந்து இங்கே திருடுற பிளான் வந்து நம்ம முன்னாடி அங்கே தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டோம், அந்த பொண்ணுக்கிட்ட, அந்த பாட்டு பாடுற பொண்ணுக்கிட்ட. ஸோ அப்போ அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்ககிட்ட வந்து இங்கே எதுவும் தெரியாத மாதிரி வந்து கேட்டு இந்த திருட்டு போன விஷயத்தை வந்து நம்மளே இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ணுற மாதிரி இந்த ரூட்டை கண்டுபிடிச்சி நம்ம இப்போ டாண்ட்லியனை கண்டுபிடிக்க போகிறோம். ஸோ இதுதான் இங்கே நடந்திருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த இடத்துல இன்னும் சம்திங் லாக்டாக இருக்குது எல்லாமே. எனக்கு இங்கே எந்த க்ளூவுமே கிடைக்கல. ஓகே, இங்கே இருக்கு.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bone part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Return to the bathhouse to summarize.
Push much through that.
நிறையா லூட் இருக்கு, வேணும்னா எடுக்கலாம், இல்லைன்னா எடுக்காமல் கூட போகலாம்.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
ஓகே, இங்கே தான் மெயின் லூட்டே இருந்துச்சு.
were either clumsy or in a big hurry.
இந்த சண்டை போட வந்தவங்களோட லூட் இதெல்லாம். ப்ளஸ் நிறைய செடி இருக்குது, எல்லாமே நமக்காக தான் வச்சுருப்பாங்க. அங்கே தான் உட்காந்துருக்கோம். இவன் இல்லையா? ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்காங்க.
What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Look for clues about the thieves in the bathhouse side rooms. Okay.
Nothing here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
இங்கே என்னமோ இருக்கு, ஆனால் எனக்கு இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ண முடியல. ஏய், இந்த இடம் தான் காட்டுறாங்க, இந்த இடத்துல நான் இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணவும் முடியல. அப்படின்னா ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கா? ஓகே, இங்கே இருக்கு.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Ding, 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 ding.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
ஓகே, கோ டு மார்க்ரேவ் ஹேங்கல்ஸ் ஹவுஸ். ஸோ அவன் தான் இந்த இடத்த யூஸ் பண்ணானா, அதனால தான் அவன்கிட்ட போகிறோமா, அப்படி தான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே, அவன் வீடு எங்கே இருக்குன்னு பார்க்குறேன். பக்கத்தில் தான் இருக்கு. ஓகே, பகலாயிடுச்சு. 12 மணி நேரம் உள்ளே இருந்துருக்கோம்.
Got my eye on you, white one.
வாடாடி.
I'm warning you.
How can you of service?
Till next time.
That sort wandering the city.
Terrible times.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints.
லாஸ்ட்டாக போய் டாண்ட்லியன் கிட்ட மீட் பண்ணுவோன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter and a bottle. birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Solve the riddle from the mysterious note.
.45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
நினச்ச மாதிரியே டாண்ட்லியனோட குரூப்பு தான் இங்கே இருந்திருக்காங்க.
Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee.
தெரியும் இங்கே தான் டாண்ட்லியன் கூட இருந்திருப்பாளோ.
Not good.
யாரோ வந்துட்டாங்க.
Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Stain. Wyvern oil. Stain. Wyvern oil. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a
உங்க டாண்ட்லியனோட பேர் எங்கேயுமே சொல்லல. இன்னொருத்தங்களோட பேர் தான் சொல்றாங்க. ஒருவேளை
I'm terribly curious.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because His Honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Information's out of date. We are not...
Yes, I know. You parted a week after the summit of Loch Muin, in the woods near where the Lixella flows into the Pontar. But you know what they say. Old love never dies.
First love. Now how the hell...
That's my secret, lovebirds. Really must be going. Good luck.
didn't have to disagree so strongly.
Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Hope not. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
டேண்ட்லியனை வந்து அந்த மெங்காவா அவன் வந்து பிடிச்சி வச்சுருப்பான் போல். இவங்க சேர்ந்து தானே பிளான் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. எனக்கு சத்தியமாக எதுவுமே புரியல. அவன் பாட்டுக்கு போயிட்டா. ஓகே, இந்த மிஷன் இருக்குல்ல, கவுண்ட் ரெவன்ஸ் ட்ரெஷர். ஸோ இந்த ஸ்டோரியை ஃபுல்லாக முடிஞ்சால் நான் தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுட்டு அப்புறமா எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறேன். ஸோ இப்போதைக்கு நான் இந்த மெயின் ஸ்டோரி மிஷன் வந்து ஸ்டாப் பண்ணுறேன். இதுக்கு மேலே வந்து நமக்கு விசிட் ஓகே இது பண்ணணும். செகண்ட்ரியில் இங்கே ஒன்று இருக்குது. ப்ளூ கலர்லாம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா டிஎல்சி அது அப்புறமா பண்ணலாம். இந்த ஹாண்டட் ஹவுஸு கொஞ்சம்லாம் இருக்குது. விச்சர் கான்ட்ராக்டு ஒன்று இருக்குது 13. ட்ரெஷர் ஹண்ட்ஸ் இருக்குது நிறையா. ஃபெயில்டு ஒன்று இருக்கும். ஓகே நம்ம ஆமாம் நெக்ஸ்ட்டு வந்து செகண்ட்ரி அப்புறம் விச்சர் கான்ட்ராக்ட்லாம் பண்ணலாம். ஸோ மேப்பில் கூட நிறையா இருக்கும். மேப்பை கூட கவர் பண்ணணும். ஸோ கீழே ஒரே ஒரு ஏரியா மட்டும்தான் கவர் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இந்த ஏரியா பார்த்தா தெரியும், கிரேயாக இருக்கும். ஸோ இங்கே சவுத்தில் நிறையா இருக்கு. ஐயோ அவ்வளோ இருக்குது. எனக்கு இன்னும் பல மாதம் தேவைப்படும் போல் இருக்கு முடிக்கிறதுக்கு.